This video is brought to you in partnership with Troverie. To shop authorized luxury watches online, make them your first stop. Hey gents, today we're going to look at two models from the Tag Heuer Autavia line. This is their vintage-inspired model, harkening back to the original 1962 launch of the Heuer Autavia wristwatch. The Autavia name does date back to 1958 when it was used for Heuer's line of dashboard timers for Swiss car rallies. The name is a combination of automotive and aviation. The original Autavia wristwatch was the first model from Heuer to integrate a rotating bezel, and the first two available bezels were the 60-minute bezel for race timing or the 12-hour bezel as a crude way to get GMT functionality displaying two time zones. And yes, they did start at just $99.50 back in the 60s. Today the company is no longer just Heuer, but Tag Heuer, probably best known for the Carrera, Aqua Racer, or the iconic Monaco. This is their heritage line, utilizing their classic logo and vintage design language, which I am absolutely floored with. The Heuer O2, as it's called here, with the 12-hour bezel and the 3-register panda dial, and the 60-minute bezel on the reverse panda dial, which has a very subtle reflective brushed silver that looks excellent any way the light hits it. Both models feature 42mm polished stainless steel, anti-reflective sapphire crystal, and the Heuer O2 automatic movement, hackable with an excellent 80-hour power reserve. The silver model here features a signature Jack Heuer 85th birthday caseback, while the black dial is a sapphire sandwich, as it's called, with a see-through caseback showing off a nicely decorated movement. 100-meter water resistance, so even though you're looking at a chronograph, this has the water resistance to become a daily wear watch. Buttery smooth action as you set the time and the date window down at the 6 o'clock position. At 16mm thick, it's not nearly as small as its vintage inspiration, but you can see on my 6¼ inch wrist, it sits well. It reminds me a lot of my modern Seamaster or the Speedmasters, and both models are available on leather or the beads of rice stainless steel bracelet, which is very comfortable and feels very premium. I think if you're gonna go for one or the other, you definitely wanna go for the steel here. The heritage of this line as timing instruments can be seen and felt with the action of the chronograph. Whether you're timing laps or the meal you're cooking at home, the satisfying feel of the pushers and action of the second hands reminds you why this is a luxury mechanical timepiece. The hours and minutes hands are extremely readable, not the same Dauphine hands that are on the original, but the Superluminova coated hands look good while providing the ultimate function of a watch, telling time, and they're not too bad to see in the dark either. The Autavia Heuer O2 is a vintage-inspired tool watch that pays tribute to the heritage of the 169-year-old company rooted in race timekeeping. At $5,400, this watch is competing with the Speedy, the IWC Pilot, and the Zenith El Primero, but if you're into vintage styling, the heritage Autavia definitely came to make a name for itself amongst that company. This video is brought to you in partnership with Troverie. If you're looking to shop new watches, Troverie is one of the world's first e-commerce luxury watch authorized retailers that you can buy new timepieces from Omega, Tag Heuer, Breitling, Bell & Ross, and many more. Brand new inventory with original manufacturer warranties, so there's no guesswork or taking chances on that watch you've had your eye on. Custom watch sizing, pre-delivery, expert guidance, and client care all around, so check out Troverie when you're shopping for your next timepiece, and thank you to them for supporting the channel. Until next time, gents, this is the Kavalier.